Hi, this is Peter Hanami with Japanese Customer News, 27th of June 2015. This week we have 5 stories. Our first story is part of a third arrow strategy by the government where, as reported by Mitsuru Obe in the Wall Street Journal on Wednesday, June 24th, the government has a goal of doubling the number of foreign information technology workers in Japan by 60,000 by the year 2020. A second story relates to technology. This was also reported in the Wall Street Journal by Takahashi Mochizuki on Friday, June 26th. Sharp is pushing suppliers for deep price cuts and considering Chinese alternatives to Japanese parts for its liquid crystal display screens. Sharp has been rocked by a plunge in LCD panels used for smartphones and is seeking cuts of 25% or more from its suppliers. Our third story this week relates to exports. In an article by Lisa Murray in the Australian Financial Review on Wednesday the 24th of June, a graph produced by UBS shows that Japan currently has less than 3% of its exports to China for China's domestic use. These are based on figures from 2014. Other countries like the US, less than 1% of exports for as opposed to GDP, whereas Taiwan has over 8%, South Africa over 8%, Malaysia 7%, Australia over 6%. Our fourth story this week is a quote from Yoichi Funabashi's new book, Examining Japan's Lost Decades. This was reported by Greg Earl in the Australian Financial Review on Wednesday the 24th of June. And in his new book, Yoichi Funabashi says, as a quote, "Japan is responsible for its own losses. The country's delayed adaptation to the international environment and its weakness in international competition in terms of industrial bases, workforce, business entrepreneurship and globalization. None of these things were forced on Japan by any external actor." If you'd like to learn more, look for Yoichi Funabashi's new book, Examining Japan's Lost Decades. And our final story this week is about LNG, and this was reported by Angela McDonald-Smith in the Australian Financial Review on Friday the 26th of June. In the article, Angela interviewed energy forecaster Faridan Fasharaki, and he puts forward a proposal. A key question is whether a Japanese, Korean or Taiwanese buyer might more openly pursue a strategy of buying low-price spot cargoes while backing out of long-term contracted volumes. Thanks for your company, and look forward next week at Japanese Customer News.